Welcome. I'm Kim Villarosa, principal of Salem High School. Thank you for being with us today to celebrate this special occasion. Before we begin the program, I'd like to introduce members of our faculty and staff who are in attendance today. Becky Nimmerguth, Sarah Cruz, Brenda Bellinger, Scott Beeman. At this time, it is my pleasure to present the following members of our Salem faculty: Shelley Bates, Susan Bawden, Claudia Brady, Carolyn Coffey, Sean Gray, Jason King, Julie Barr, David Krisnick, Marcia Lizio, Emily McClellan, Heidi McElmeal, Shannon McNeely, Leslie Munger, Agda Do Patrocinio, Joan Pence, Heather Robinson, Cindy Roche, Catherine Rakakis, Debbie Russ, Barbara Ratecki, Kim Scully, Rich Stevens, and Jim Wheaton. Additionally, I want to recognize the faculty and staff who are working behind the scenes on this special event. David Armbruster, Julie Barr, Paul Bird, Michelle Brunch, Kate Campbell, Lauren Cummings, Bob Cummings, Renee Ely, Jennifer Forrester, Kelly Jeremini, Christina Harry, Chris Himes, Bill Keith, Sam Lacarato, Angel Lett, Jennifer Newman, Valerie Sade, Mike Seneker, and John Thoman. We also owe special thanks to our fantastic security staff, valued school resource officers, and outstanding maintenance team for making today's celebration an enjoyable event. Parents, guests, faculty, and staff, please stand and welcome the graduating seniors from Salem High School's class of 2015. Please remain standing for our national anthem. Please be seated. Thank you. At this time, I would like to welcome and thank our special guests, our Superintendent, Dr. Michael Meissen, Our Regional Director, Michael Jeremini. Our board members, Mike Maloney, Dr. John Barrett, Michael Segrist, and Kim Crouch. Salem Administration, Greg Anglin, Jay Blaylock, Dennis McBride, Brian Samalski, Ali Safadi, and John Wright. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce Dr. Meissen, Superintendent of Plymouth Canton Community Schools.
This evening, we are honored to share with this commencement ceremony our Salem High School class of 2015. We assemble as a school community that values education, and we celebrate a very significant event in the lives of all of our students that comprise this year's graduating class. We want to publicly acknowledge that we are proud of your successes. We will support you in your future endeavors, and we take great interest in the goals that you have established beyond high school. I know I speak for everyone when I extend a sincere expression of appreciation to those who have supported, guided, and prepared these graduates. Your parents and guardians, relatives, friends, your faculty, your staff, the Board of Education, your district administration. We are all here today in partnership with you to share and commend your accomplishments that this ceremony represents. John M. Shanahan has a simple message that as an educator, I thought I would share with you today. It simply states, give rather than take, do rather than talk, say it can be done rather than it's impossible, inspire others rather than discourage, get involved in the game rather than sit on the sidelines, point out what's right rather than shout out what's wrong, do more than exist, live, do more than touch, feel, do more than look, observe, do more than read, absorb, do more than hear, listen, do more than listen, understand, and do more than think, reflect. And finally, it is far easier to count your problems than your blessings, but not nearly as productive. Congratulations to each and every one of you. You have done well. We challenge you to continue to succeed, and we hope that you will continue your strong association with the Plymouth Canton community and the Plymouth Canton School District. Congratulations, Class of 2015.
I am now pleased to introduce Senior Council Board members Jonathan May and David Whalen.
Ready? Okay, ladies, gentlemen, friends, and family, welcome to 2015 Salem's class of graduation. Let me start that over. Ladies, gentlemen, friends, and family, welcome to Salem's class of 2015 graduation. Before we begin, we'd like to say a few thank yous.
For keeping us going every day, answering all of our questions, and being able to guide us to what's right. We'd like to say thank you to Coffee, Wikipedia, and Google.
High school was an interesting time to say the least. Just 4 years ago, we were all awkward little middle schoolers, rocking the Bieber hair with silly bands all up to our shoulders and that Aeropostale swag, begging people to like our Facebook status for a rate. Some of you are wincing, I can see, but here comes the big transformation. Look at ourselves now. We're smarter, more talented, and more attractive, at least most of us.
Looking back, it's a miracle we could even get inside the building, considering there are more locked doors than a prison. And while we're ranting, we may as well mention those bloodthirsty demons, commonly referred to as seagulls, the shark inside Salem, and the deer that kept making its way into Canton during lockdowns. And we won't miss having to maneuver around the sea of water in the Salem bus luke, also known as the Lake P-CCS.
In all, high school is like a bucket of fried chicken. It's a sea of stupidity until you find a drumstick. Then everything's okay. The thing is, everyone finds their drumstick eventually, whether it's a sport, club, class, or even a group of friends. It's the drumsticks now that sets you up for the future.
The things that interest you now are the foundation for that next step. The classes you took are the beginning of a lifelong career, and the friends you made are the ones that'll stick with you for life. And isn't that what high school is all about? It's the beginning that sets you up for whatever it may be that comes next.
Some may go off to college, others may join the armed forces, and others may join the workforce head-on. Whatever you choose, make sure you have your drumstick to make everything worthwhile.
As we leave high school, we look back fondly on our years at P-CCS, including the times that we united on Twitter to hashtag close P-CCS on snow days, prayed that negative 19 degrees would turn to negative 20, and laughed at our friends who had to walk every hour, until the next semester when that was us.
While we carry with us an abundance of memories that we will remember for a lifetime, we also look forward to the new ones that we haven't made yet. There's so much about each of us that is still undefined.
As we get older, our identities will continue to be defined by our choices, our new friends, our old friends, our families, our passions and interests, and our life experiences. We will keep growing, we will keep changing, and we will keep evolving into the people we will become.
As we begin to wind down the speech, we'd like to share with you all a quote from someone we all recognize. "We can't stop, and we won't stop. We run things, things don't run we. Don't take nothing from nobody." Miley Cyrus. What she's saying is absolutely true. We're on a roll, so why stop now? We truly do run things because it's our life, and life is what you make it, so let's make it rock.
When Miley Cyrus sang that line from We Can't Stop, she probably didn't think it would be used in a high school graduation. But that's life. Life is all about the unexpected. Whether it's good, like surprising yourself with something amazing, or bad, like falling short of your expectations. Both are okay, so long as you learn from your mistakes.
We have a lot of new experiences ahead of us, and life is going to teach us a lot of lessons, so including some tough ones. So when life gets you down, remember this quote from Thomas Edison. "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work."
The road to success is a lot like running to the Salem parking lot after school. You need to hustle if you don't want to be locked in and left behind. Remember that anything is possible.
Never give up on your dreams.
This is the time of our lives.
We are the future.
And all those other cliches you've heard a million times.
We'll just leave you with the ageless wisdom of Ellen DeGeneres. Follow your passion. Stay true to yourself. Never follow someone else's path. Unless you're in the woods and you're lost and you see a path. Then by all means, you should follow that. Just remember that wherever your path leads you, you'll always be a Salem rock.
All right, let's go.
All right, so
Thank you.
Thank you, Jonathan and David. I am honored to introduce the senior class speaker, Haley Rogers, to present her speech.
Welcome administrators, teachers, parents, and graduates. Today we are gathered together to celebrate this important milestone in our lives, graduation. As we celebrate this occasion, I would like to share with you a short story. There was a child walking along a beach. The low tide stranded hundreds of starfish in the sand, baking in the hot sun. The child picked up a starfish and threw it as far as he could into the water. Then he picked up another and another. He continued down the beach, throwing starfish back into the ocean one at a time. An adult who had been observing the child approached him and asked, "Why are you throwing the starfish into the ocean? There are hundreds of them. You can't possibly make a difference." The child pointed to the water and said, "I made a difference to them." One small action can have a profound effect. What if another child had joined in to help? And what if it didn't stop at 2 children working together? Would it have made a bigger impact? One action can create change. As we graduate and move on with our lives, some of us will further our education. Some of us will join the military. Some of us will enter the workforce. We will all be in a position to make a difference. When we take our first steps into the real world, it will be a bit scary. It looks so big. But PCEP looked big until we found our way, until we learned how to navigate the lunch lines, how to cross between buildings in 10 minutes, and how to find our classroom on Salem's 2nd floor. As we became comfortable with our surroundings, we became involved with activities at the school and started to make an impact. Some of us became leaders of school clubs and organizations. Others joined music groups, and still others competed on the athletic field. Together, we made a difference at Salem, and I believe we will continue to go forward and make a difference in the world. Like the child throwing the starfish into the ocean one at a time, the impact we make may seem small at first. It may be as simple as a kind gesture or a few simple words. Opening a door, saying hi to someone in the hall, or sharing your lunch with a friend can make someone's day. As students at Salem, we have seen countless acts that have changed the day. My friend once was walking through a downpour from Salem to Ganton. She was getting soaked when out of nowhere, the rain stopped. She looked up and realized that the 2 guys behind her decided to share their umbrella with her. This small act was simple, but it was selfless and reflects our character. I'm certain all of us have experienced an umbrella moment when a classmate went out of their way to help. That's who we are. We are caring, unselfish, and unbelievably charitable. But the impact we will make in the future is more than we can imagine right now. We are 500 graduates strong. Each one of us will touch the lives of others. Some of us will be teachers. Some will be doctors, lawyers, engineers, electricians. Others will be politicians, musicians, and more. The opportunities are endless. One thing is certain. All of us will play a part in the future success of our generation. Together, we will make a difference. Like the child with the starfish, we will not let other people tell us our dreams and ideas are not possible. Last year, every student at the park filed onto varsity field. Slowly, we spelled out P-C-E-P. Almost everyone had their doubts. How could so many kids be organized? How would we all fit? Yet at the end, when the helicopter flew across the field, everyone was proud to be out there. The slogan for this project was E pluribus unum, which translates to out of many, one. Every single student was part of creating this unified picture. When we came together, we actually created something awesome. We sent a message that although we are 3 schools, we are one group, and we can unify to make a powerful impact. After taking the picture, I felt such a great sense of pride because I knew I was a part of something special. Because, let's be honest, we can all point to where we were standing in the E, and we'll gladly tell future generations about it. More than anything, the park picture helps us realize the individual is just as important as the group. And if individuals work together, the result can be amazing. In order to create an impact, it takes just one person to ignite an idea. It's the passion and energy of that person that sparks an interest in another. 2 becomes 4. 4 becomes 8. Soon there's enough synergy to create change. We, as graduates, need to find what we love in the world. Through this love or passion, we will make the greatest impact. Passionate is an interesting word. Without one letter, it is pass on it. We need ourselves, the I, to feel